Hey, how you doing? Merrick D'Amato here on Normal Entertainment. Got another one of those not quite mind breakers reviews, the solo reviews that I do. I give Tommy Knockett the horror guy something to review. He gives me something to review. Um, this time I've given him the 1989 Phantom of the Opera starring Robert Englund, which I don't know if he's gonna like it, but I personally fucking love it. It is my favorite adaptation of Phantom of the Opera. He has given me Dead Heat from 1988. Cop is killed investigating a strange case of resurrected corpses. His partner and a pathologist resurrect him, but only has a limited time before he starts to decompose, and he uses it to chase down the diabolical man who killed him. It's got Treat Williams, Joe Piscopo, Lindsay Frost, a few other people. Gonna have to properly scroll through to see them. But yeah, I'm looks like a fun action horror. I'm looking forward to this one. So enjoy the trailer, and I'll see y'all on the other side.
There's definitely something very weird going on here.
Detective Roger Mortis has a problem. He's dead. But Detective Bigelow is bringing him back alive.
That's okay. Don't get up. Told you not to get up.
Now, he's got 12 hours to solve the toughest murder case of his career.
Get down!
His own.
That's it. From now on, I'm a vegetarian.
How do you fight this thing?
Maybe we could drown it in A1 sauce.
Treat Williams
Sit down.
and Joe Piscopo are dead heat. You can't keep a good cop dead.
So, Dead Heat. We begin with two guys, two not very important guys, kind of scuzzed up looking. They arrive at a jewelry store. We see some shit happening in the jewelry store. These two guys, they put on leather. I want to say hoods. They kind of look like, if you ever seen a Robin Hood, like Robin Hood Prince of Thieves or something. The kind of executioner mask. They put on those. Burst in, shoot a lot of people, steal the jewelry, and leave. Steal the jewelry, and then while they're doing this, two cops. These are Mortis and Bigelow, played by Joe Piscopo, and Joe Piscopo plays Bigelow, and Detective Mortis is Treat Williams. Roger Mortis and Doug Bigelow. They kill them. Well, they shoot them. They pump a lot of bullets into them, but nothing really happens. They do eventually bring them down. They eventually go down, and they're getting chewed out back at the station by the police chief. Mayor's gonna have my ass over this one. You're a loose cannon. All the shit you expect in a '80s cop film. Of the two, Mortis is the more serious cop, and Bigelow's the Miami Vice one-liner spouting dickhead cop. But they're both good. They're both good guys in the movie. Then they go down to the lab, and they with the coroner. The coroner, it seems, she's a woman. She's just gonna grab her name here. I think it's Rebecca. Yeah, Rebecca Smithers. Played by Claire Kirkconnell. There's some sexual tension between her and Mortis, but they're looking at the corpse, and the two corpses, and apparently they've seen them before. Not like the repeat offenders, but that they have the Y scars on their chests. they had been autopsied. So these two people were dead, apparently. But they're like, oh, it's impossible. So they trace it back to a company. They do some police work. Trace it to this company called Dante Industries. And they look around. They meet Randy James, played by Linda Frost. She's the PR person. They explore a bit, find this like asphyxiation chamber they use to kill dogs, like dogs that are that they've tested the stuff on, like tested the various chemicals on. They used to like put them down humanely. Then they find out that they actually have this like machine which resurrects people. Kind of gets to the because this is obviously the opening part of the movie. It's just meant to set up the rest of the movie, but a gunfight occurs, and because someone tries to, a doctor tries to shoot somebody, and then everyone else starts shooting everybody else. Bigelow's fine, but Mortis ends up in the asphyxiation chamber and gets the air and dies. So the owner of the company, who doesn't quite believe, Ernest McNabb, and Doug Bigelow and Smithers kind of resurrect Mortis. Obviously, yeah, two cops, one called Mortis, one called Bigelow, one gets brought back as a zombie. Obviously, it's going to be Mortis, right? So they bring him back. But he has only 10 hours to solve the crime, or he's going to melt. He is going to melt into like this bio stew because we actually get a really cool creature effect before this, because Bigelow goes to investigate like the basement and he meets this like weird mutant thing. It's just credited as the Thing, played by Stephen R. Bannister. It's like this weird manked up face, like 2 or 3 faces pushed together. They fight. That's what kicks off the gunfight. Then Bigelow and Mortis are investigating. They meet up with the PR, the public relations officer from the company, from Dante Incorporated, Randy, and she brings them to Mr. Thule, who is I was expecting to be David Huang because of what kind of movie this is. It is not. It is Key Luke as Mr. Thule. He's an Asian guy who they trace connected to the company. He makes the drugs that they use to bring people back. We find out about the owner of Dante, which is Arthur P. Loudermilk, who we see on like a little newscaster, a little video, sent a message to Lindsay Frost, Randy James, who it said is his granddaughter. This Loudermilk is, of course, the legendary late great master of the horror genre, Vincent Price. So I was very happy, pleasantly surprised to see him in this. They fight but they do some investigating. They fight some more zombies at a pool. Zombies, well, they're resurrected people, but they don't eat people. It's not infectious, but they are zombies. A lot of Uzis being shot off in this movie. So they fight them. They can't kill him. Obviously, like Roger takes bullet after bullet after bullet. He's indestructible at the moment, but he only has 10 hours. Then he goes back to the house. He gets a call, and then he goes back to the house. He finds Douglas has been hanged. Doug Bigelow's dead, and Randy says that when she was in the hospital, she was dying until Loudermilk made her the offer and brought her back, and that she'd have a normal lifespan as long as she keeps working, helping him. But that was in fact a lie, because she melts. It's a really cool effect. She dissolves into a skull. There's one little bit of effect that's not great because it's digitizing the face off of the skull when the skull's talking. Aside from that, though, the fucking special effects work in this. The practical effects are next fucking level in this. It's great. So Mortis goes after McNabb, but he gets blindsided, captured, and then locked in a truck. Gets locked in an ambulance with Rebecca Smithers, who is also now dead, off camera. But he does, and they're gonna do their thing. The Loudermilk's alive, and he's pitching the immortality to some really rich people. While this is going on, Mortis gets the ambulance going, crashes it into causes a massive pileup and explosion, and emerges out of the body bag really fucked up and zombie looking. People are afraid, but don't really question this. He asks for a cop's gun. One of the paramedics, I had to look up because he looks so fucking much like a Busey, but he is not a Busey. But he looked exactly like John Busey from The Frighteners, but it's not him apparently. So he heads back to Dante Industries, shoots his way in. He enters the boardroom where Vincent Price is giving his and then for half of your fortunes I will make you immortal, but you'll have eternity to make it back. It'll be great. Death is only for poor people. We are the rich. We can live forever. Yes, he is fucking great. Vincent Price is always great, and he's great in this. And then fucking Mortis bursts in, kills all the guards. He tricks he kind of throws a guard into the asphyxiation chamber with a grenade and blows him the fuck up. It's great. He kills the other zombie guards, and then McNabb brings back Bigelow from the dead, but he's been dead too long. He has the brain damage, so he has to obey McNabb apparently. And then he goes after he goes after Mortis, and he's gonna strangle him, kill him. But then Mortis quotes a bunch of stuff from earlier in the movie, death, knowing the day you're gonna die, having a death day party, the collar of lipstick he puts on to hide his identity, to hide that he's rotting, and he finally gets to Bigelow. Bigelow, by the way, is a lot buffer than he looks when wearing his leather jacket. He is a muscular dude. Then both of them they turn on McNabb, but McNabb's like, oh shit, and then shoots himself in the head with his Uzi. Almost every gun in this movie is an Uzi. It's ridiculous. But they're like, no, we can't. That's bullshit. I wanted to kill him. We can't allow this. So they put him on the resurrection machine, and then they resurrect him, and then they resurrect him again while he's already resurrected on the machine, and then he fucking explodes, because, of course he does. And then Vincent Price is like, I will, please, save the machine. I'll give you anything. I'll fix you. I'll give you eternal life. I'll give you money, power, anything you want. Just save the machine. I can make you live forever. And they just walk off into the mist, And then Bigelow's like, hey, Roger, I think this could be the end. I think might be the end of a beautiful friendship. And then we get the fucking cheesy ass 80s song, Dead Heat. And it is this. Don't have a lot to say about this. I don't really have a lot, disappointingly, to say about movies I actually like. It's going to be a shorter review, kind of like Pieces. Not quite as much happens with Krampus in this, but fuck, this was good. Another great movie that Tommy Knocker, the horror guy, gave me to watch. Fucking fun. I definitely recommend this. I hope Tommy Knocker is enjoying the one I gave him. That is the 1989 Phantom of the Opera, starring Robert Englund. Great movie. I quite liked it. Hope he likes it too. But yeah, this was. I quite enjoyed this one. I don't know what we're looking at doing one of these every month, basically. Check Tommy Knocker, the horror guy. His channel out, by the way, link in the description below. Give him some subscribers, give him some love. But yeah, another fucking banger that I was given to watch. I'm glad I watched it. Unfortunately, I feel if I keep doing this, it's going to cut into potential Mindbreakers episodes. But hey, what can you do? But anyway, I'm Merrick D'Amato, and I'll see you in whatever I'm made to watch next. And of course, in any of my other videos. Ciao.